Hello everyone, welcome to this new episode about learning English as well that is possible for us. Uh, in this episode, I think that is very different with another episodes that I recorded them for you and share it with you in the With Me channel because in this episode, I want to tell you important tips about learning English that is very essential and very useful, and we are in need for learn them before, especially in this part and in this tip, that before we start to learning English. As this that we if we don't do them in our learning skills, we correctly and we immediately will against to many mistakes in our learning in this language, or for example another language. Uh, but before I want to start our this episode, I want of you, please don't forget about our subscribing our channel, uh, with me channel, because in this channel we want to learn English in the best way and in the easiest way that is possible. Please don't forget about subscribing our channel, and don't forget about turn on the bell, uh, and it is very useful because you will get and the new notifications about every videos that we upload for you, uh, and you will not lose any videos of in this channel. But now let's go on our channel, and let's go on our this episode, this part, this subject. Today, I want to speak for you about 10 mistake imagination of learning English. 10 mistake imagination of learning English. Of course, and as you know, learning a language have very challenge for us, have many challenge for us. For example, this important point that you can't do any work in this world without any challenge of it, okay, any challenge of it. uh, and learning English isn't separate of this structure, and it can be very useful for you for know and learn about this important language. But let's go to mistake number one, okay, the tip number one. Tip number one, for example, refers to some students and some persons who are telling and say us that I don't have a talent to learn English. I don't have any talents to learn English. I think this important refers to you that and to some students who don't believe their abilities. Okay, those who don't believe in their abilities, and they just want to say negative speech and negative, and they have negative imagination of everything, not for example especially on the learning English, of course in any skills and in all the abilities and any works that they for example wanted to do them in their life. For example, they are telling a lot negative things about, for example, I can't make a collection money, I can't make and find for myself a good job, okay, or for example I can't have a good and suitable relationship with other people in the society, okay, and another things. This is a very bad mistake. Mistake number two refers to this, that I'm embarrassed to speak English. I'm embarrassed. I'm shy. I am shy in speaking English. Well, this is refers to some students who are very shy, and you should lay them out because uh, I think, and on my opinion, that we don't have any shy things and any shy manners in our life. Of course, you are shy among some persons, and those who for example, wants to tell you that you don't have any ability, you don't have any power to do anything. Okay, and if you fling on yourself a very big and very a lot abilities and power and forces, so in this reason, and for this reason, you should be very hard work to speak English and try to speak English more and more. For example, you can see a foreign, for example, a person who traveled to a country from an English uh, language country. Okay, for example, his mother tongue is English. You just should try to make communication just a little, if even a little communication with him, and just try to speaking with it. It can be very useful for you. Number three, mistake number three refers that my age is not suitable for learning English. No, this isn't correct. Okay, because I right now know somebody who are adults, who are very old. For example, his age is about 18 years old. Okay, 80 years old, and he is trying to learn English right now. Okay, it just I said it at start my speech that it just refers to your try, refers to your belief. Okay, refers to your abilities. Your and important. It refers just to your hard working and try. So don't be disappointed about anything. It's true that some scientists says that the best age about learning a language is about 18, or for example in the children age, an average, for example in the young average, okay, for example about 22, about 23, about 24, 25, 26, or for example until the 30 years old. Okay, this is true, but it isn't possible, for example, for an adult person who his age is, for example, in 80 years old, to learning English. No, this isn't impossible. It is possible, and it just refers and related to your try and your hard working. The mistake number four refers that I don't have enough time to learn English. I don't have a solution way to solve this important problem, because it just refers to your interesting. If and in every average and every limitation of your interesting a language, it refers to your trying, and don't waste your time. We all of us have very waste our time during a day and during our life. We can have focus on this time that we waste them more and more, for example to learning an English, to learning an ability, to learning and skill. Not for example just English language. For example, I have time, so I have focused on my time, for example on the learning, for example French, because I'm very interested in this language. Okay, it just refers to your interesting. uh, the mistake number five refers to this important tip and mistake that I'm not in an English speaking environment and place, so I forget it. This is very, very mistake imagination, because learning English and use of your important ability and skill doesn't refers to this that you just put in a location. For example, you just should have a trip and, for example, have immigration to the for example uh, America. Okay, no, this isn't important. This isn't impossible for you, and this is very mistake that you can, for example, be in Australia but you learn English. You can be in just a North Pole, or for example South Pole, or for example in Russia, and you know English and you are trying to learn English. This isn't possible for you. Okay, this is very bad mistake that somebody imagine that no, I just should be in English in England. Okay, I must be in England to learn English. Not for the I if I be in the Russia, no, or for example I'm in the China, no, I can't learn English. No, this is very bad and big mistake, giant mistake. The mistake number six refers that the cost of teaching English is high. For example, the cost of this book, okay, is very high. So I forgot learning English. No, this is very bad because you can learning English by just a phone. This is very possible for us. You can download a PDF, for example, of the American English file, or for example, a book, an English book, okay, and start to learning English. It's true that book is very good for you, okay. Using of book is can be very useful for you. Using of book is very good and suitable, but it isn't possible that you don't learn English by an app on your mobile phone, okay. Other mistake refers that can't speak with the right accent. For example, if I don't know the exact accent of the England people, so I shouldn't learn English. So I can't learn English. No, this is very false. This is true that, for example, if you are a Chinese, okay, or for example, your nationality is Chinese, this is true that you can't learn English by your mother tongue. You can't make the English language against your and for example involve of your mother tongue, okay, as your mother tongue. But you just change. You should change your side about learning English and another language to this that my aim and my target of learning this language is just refers to making communication with other people at the all around the world, not for example just especially about for example American people, okay. This is very false mistake, very bad mistake. And if you change your this side and starting to learn English, starting using book, study more and more, I want to say you in the trust way and try a trust speech. Trust me, okay? Trust me if you accept me that I promise you that you can learn the correct accent of the English language, or for example French or another language. If you start and be hard work and try more and more on learning your language and learn that language, and it can finish to have a and make a correct accent of that special language. Another important tip refers that I am not interested in teaching English and learning English. So I want to say you about this important tip and this important mistake that learning English, I think, and on my opinion, isn't as an option, isn't as a, for example, another work that if you do it, if you learn it, it can be good for you. No, this isn't. This isn't true. This isn't truth, okay? The correct imagination is this, and the correct uh, tip and the correct thing is this that learning English is not as an option for you, so learning English is as an essential skill for you. Every person should know just a little English, okay, even a little English, but it's very necessary for learn it. Another thing is about learn English by watching movies in the original language isn't possible for us, for me for example, okay. But I want to say you that starting learning a language, not especially English, another language, okay, I say about another language in the total definition, started with a book, or for example with an app on your mobile phone, okay. Watching movies and watching cartoons, watching documentaries refers to when that you can speak a little in that language, okay. If you again and gain that this ability to, for example, speaking and in a language, then you can, for example, use of movies, okay. This part and this level is after learning a language for improve your total ability. Okay. And another, the last one, the last tip is about this, that language learning methods are not important and the structure are not. For example, learning grammar isn't important. No, this is very false thing. Okay, this is very false mistake, very bad mistake, because you can't do any work in the at the all around the world without doing its methods. Okay, for example, you can't be as a engineer without do its methods and structures. Okay, you can't be as a doctor without doing its methods and its structure. And learning language is this, and this is impossible for you to learn a language without do its methods and its structure. So please, I want try I want to advise you, and I want of you as a teacher that please just make for yourself four of this imagine and four of this mistake imagination, because they can be as a disaster for your learning language. Okay, I will see you in another part and in another episode. Thanks a lot. Goodbye.